You are welcome back to another CADCAM tutorial. In this video, we are going to model this simple pipe with flanges. This is a circular flange and this is a rectangular flange with holes and slots. We are going to create this with Siemens NX. This is very simple to do. Make sure you watch the video to the end so you know how to model this simple pipe with flanges. Leave a like on this video and subscribe for more tutorials like this. And let's begin. So we are inside the Siemens NX 3D modeling workspace. This is where we are going to make the model. And we have a few dimensions to help us. This is the front view, looking at the pipe from this direction. This is a section view through this front view. So this is more like the right section view. And there is a bottom view showing the rectangular flange. And these dimensions are what we are going to use. All the dimensions are in millimeters, so take note. The first thing we are going to do is to model this curved pipe. We're going to use this radius of 122 and a diameter of 58. So first we create a sketch on the YZ plane, which is the right plane. Then we get an arc. So with the arc by 3 points, the first point should be on this origin, the second point should be somewhere here, and the third point somewhere here. So the radius of the arc is 122. And looking at this side view, we have to make sure that the end points of the arc over here and this end points are all aligned with the center of the arc. So click on this end point and the center, vertical alignment, and again the center and this end point, horizontal alignment. As you can see, the sketch is fully constrained, so finish. Then we have to get a circle of diameter 58 that will sweep the circle around the arc. So again, you create a sketch, and this time on the XY plane, which is already selected. Draw a circle of diameter 58. Finish. So we are going to use the swept feature to sweep this circle around the curved profile to get the pipe. So under surfaces, we have the swept command, or you can just search in the command finder swept and click on it. So you have to first select the curve, which is the circle here, click on it, and then the guide, which will be the arc. Okay. Then we make it hollow, and the diameter of the hole is 48. So we are going to use the shell feature to make it hollow. Select the face, which is this face and this face. Now the value for the shell will be the thickness here. The outer diameter is 58 and the inner diameter is 48. So 58 minus 48 will be 10. The 10 will be the total thickness, this thickness plus this thickness. So half of it will be 5. So the shell thickness should be 5. Okay. Next, we create the circular flange. So the circle should have a diameter of 100 and a thickness of 8. Extrude, because we are adding material, sketch section on this face. Okay. So a circle of diameter 100. And the center should be on this center here. Then we have to add the hole here. So instead of drawing it manually, just come to project curve. And the project curve will make sure that anything that is already a curve here, and we want to make it a sketch, just click on it, which will be this inner circle. And this will now be a sketch. So finish. Reverse direction because you're extruding backwards. And the thickness should be 8. the boolean to unite, apply. Then we add the rectangular flange. So again with the extrude feature, sketch section. We are going to sketch it on this face. Okay. So we draw a rectangle with the from center method, and the center should be here. This should be a square of length 96. So this is 96, this is also 96. So 96 and a height of 96. And again, we use the project curve to project this hole. Okay, finish. And reverse direction to go backwards. And the thickness of this is also 8. Boolean unite. Okay. Now the fillet on the edges of the rectangular flange has a radius of 14. So 4 fillets of radius 14 with the edge blend feature and a radius of 14. Click on these 4 edges. Okay. And then we create holes of diameter 15 separated at distance of 68. So this will also be a square of length 68 and the diameter of the hole is 15. So with the hole command, the form should be a simple hole of diameter 15 through body, sketch section, and click on this face. Now let's specify the centers of the hole. So first we draw a square, this time with the by 2 points method, length of 68 and a height of 68. Make sure that the square is in the center here, so just locate the midpoint of. So we can see there is a tangent relation here. Click on it and delete. We don't want it. And we centrally place the square, so locate the center of this horizontal line and the midpoint of this horizontal line also, vertical alignment. And again, the midpoint of this vertical line and the midpoint of this vertical line also, horizontal alignment. Okay, so there is another tangent relation, delete. Sketch fully constrained. So we can make these 4 lines constructional lines or reference lines. So click on the 4 lines. Convert to reference. And then we use the point to locate the centers of the hole on the 4 points. Finish. Okay. Next, we are going to add these 4 slots. So again, extrude, sketch section, click on this face. Okay. So looking at this, you draw the profile of this slot with the profile to a vertical line. Click on the arc and draw an arc here and then close out the shape. Okay. The radius of the arc is 8. And the distance from this center to this center is 86. But since there is no profile here, we just get half of it. So 86 divided by 2 should be 43. So with the linear dimension, the distance from this center to the main center here should be the 43. Okay. Now we have to make sure that this slot is in the middle of the pipe. So just click on this center and the center of this arc, vertical alignment. As you can see, sketch fully constrained. So we close out the shape, come to project curve, click on this arc, okay. And then you trim the unwanted arc. So this is the shape of the slot. Finish. Reverse the direction of the extrusion. Set the end limit to until next and the boolean to subtract because you are removing material. Okay. And instead of doing it manually for the remaining 3 slots, we can just pattern circularly. So come to pattern feature. The feature to pattern, click on this slot. Layout should be circular, but we have different layouts to go along with. But we are going to use a circular because this is a circular edge. The vector, you are patterning around this y-axis because it's going to go in a circular manner. Click on the y-axis and the specified point should be this point. We need 4 slots in total. The span angle should be 360. The spacing should be count and span. Okay. We can hide this coordinate datum system in the sketch. And we change the background to white. The global materials to a glossy plastic wash. And then change the appearance to yellow. So under selection filter, we want to select the solid body. Edit display and change the color to yellow. So there is a yellow glossy plastic wash. So that's how to model this pipe with flanges. Okay, we can hide this sketch also. So come to selection filter, new selection filter, click on this circle and hide. And that's how to model this pipe with flanges with Siemens NX. So that's the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.